Hello. I'm hoping we are live, and I'm just um, updating you on a couple of things that have happened in the last month on my channel. So if I just check, first of all, if I am going live, looks like it is. Hopefully. So first of all, thank you if you've been following the videos and looking forward to Christmas now. I'll put my Christmas hat on. Um, so yeah, content-wise, I've done quite a bit more on... let's just see, how do I get to this? Quite a bit more on music on this channel. So what I've tried to do, and I've been meaning to do it for a while, is separate out my music and tuition content and my other videos. So if you look at my music tuition, there's a few new ones. I've done some oral practice, did quite a few on Radiohead, bass guitar, trying to vary the instruments. So yeah, Radiohead have reformed, so I've got some Radiohead stuff. Just did a Harry Potter one, which just went live today. Some ukulele, Beatles, and yeah, trying to keep that content fairly kind of consistently about music, also about sort of instrument repairs, anything relating to music. I also thought about doing one on not pay to play, what's it called? Playing for free. So this time of year for musicians, we often get asked to play various different events, sort of like carol services and sort of yeah, playing at Christmas parties and, you know, birthday parties and stuff. And it's sometimes tricky to balance out kind of what is kind of, you know, for fun and what is indeed work. So I'm playing quite a lot of different sort of carol concerts at schools, which obviously is work, and I've got kind of some sort of church choir stuff, which is kind of definitely kind of not work, so not paid stuff, and then some community events, which, you know, it goes a little bit, you know, in the middle, doesn't it? But I'm not being paid for that. And then someone asked me to play at their birthday party, and I kind of felt a bit like, well, you know, is this paid or not paid? And I've done videos about this before. I sort of generally think kind of if you are asking a musician to do a service for you, so to play some music, it is nice to offer some sort of contribution or payment, even if it's just a token payment for expenses or for petrol or whatever it may be, rather than to assume that they love this playing. It's like, yeah, you don't get it in other jobs, really, do you? You don't get people asking for free plumbing or free gardening, or, you know, it baffles me. And there was Oxford City Festival. I had an interesting exchange where I sort of said, responded to a call out for them asking for musicians, and said, oh, well, can I play? And they said, well, you've got to bring people along to the gig, which is kind of fair enough, but I kind of reacted a bit badly to that, because they were like, well, it's got to work both ways. And I was like, well, you know, what are you giving? And, you know, there was a bit of a miscommunication, shall I say, and I don't know if I want to completely fall out with that promoter, but certainly it felt a bit like, well, you just want the money, don't you? So if you want, and I you know, I'd already be playing for free. So anyway, I thought about making a separate video for that, but on my channel there's already a couple of ones on Musicians Union and sort of paying to play, and it's sort of a recurring theme. I thought maybe I'll just sort of bring it in here, as that is this season. Generally, I really enjoy doing gigs, and if I get the balance right, I love giving to community and doing some free community events. But especially if it's sort of like a gig that's ticketed or something like that, it can be a little bit tricky where who gets the money, sort of thing. And I you know, we played at the Sheldonian Theatre, and that's a great event, but I support where the money is going, if you like. So it's a little bit of a complicated business model playing, which is why I make most of my money from teaching, because that's far more straightforward. But anyway, what I have done, I hope this audio is coming out, is I've split my channel into two. So let's just see if I can interact. Go here. Actually, I need to go onto this, don't I? Does this still work? Hopefully you can still hear me. Interact. So if you went onto my channel, you get a little kind of intro video of me explaining what I'm explaining now, which is that it's Trev Williams music, and then if you look here, you've got, you know, pretty much the music content. Some sing-alongs, Christmas playlist. I'll put a Christmas playlist in the links, and then you'll see I've still got all the content from theme parks and Rivermead on there, but that will now go onto my second channel, which is Trev Williams Not Music, which is very descriptive, and we've got 2 subscribers, me and my mum. So if you want to subscribe to that channel, please do. There's not very much on it at the moment. It'll explain what to do. So you've got what's going to go on there, sorry. The community woodland, I put a new little update here, which was at the end of November, so about a week or so ago. But basically, the non-music content will go onto that channel. So I've done quite a lot of parkrun and POVs with sort of nature stuff, whatever. That'll go on to that channel. Maybe heat pumps, I might do a bit more on heat pumps. I don't know. I mean, part of it is addressing what I should, or what I feel that I should be creating as a content creator, which is more in line with music and yeah, my teaching business. I enjoy making the other stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's not really necessarily what I want to spend lots of my energy on. And this channel, you know, it hopefully gives a push for this channel to be more music and tuition focused. I've also got some stuff that overlaps a little bit, like mental health. There's a mental health playlist on here, which I quite like the links between music and mental health, because I've got some friends suffering at the moment with their mental health, as we all do at times, like this. But for me, I would quite like that on the music channel, weirdly, rather than on the non-music channel. But yeah, so there's a few things that maybe I don't quite know where it is, but the idea is that it'll make it a bit clearer. If you're subscribed to this channel, then you'll get music related content, and if you're on the other one, then you'll get the other content. I think that's about all I wanted to sort of go over at the moment. Obviously, wish you a very happy season's greetings and Merry Christmas when it comes. I'll put a link to all of my kind of Christmas sing-alongs and various Christmas videos maybe at the end, or in a button sort of somewhere up here. I was working out that you can kind of do these hand gestures, so you can do thumbs up, thumbs down, so do give this a like or a dislike. Doesn't really matter actually, it's just the interaction. If you do that, two thumbs ups, you get fireworks, which is quite cool. I don't know what happens if you do 2. Yeah. People do tend to create content that's sort of like, you know, a little bit kind of not great content in order to get the interaction of dislike. I mean, I am trying to make good content. I wonder what that'll do. Will that do anything? And that just confuses it. Oh yeah, this one. So a love heart. Not very good at doing love. Yeah, there we go. So I can do that all on a live stream, which is quite cool. And I've got my new lav mic, but I'm not sure if that's coming out. Hopefully it is. And yeah, let me know if there's any music related tuition that you like. Like I say, there's quite a lot of Radiohead. Before that I did some Oasis. I've done a little bit of Beatles and just literally released the Harry Potter Hedwig theme on ukulele. So yeah, enjoy the videos, and yeah, thanks for support. Okay, bye bye.